we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live, brand new spot today. Look here, Hughes. Look at him right there on the screen. Wave at him, Hugh. He's going to be on in a minute. I'm going to turn him this way because we got all kinds of show and tell. Look here behind me. It is the Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothier. Two locations in Kingsport on Broad Street. We're here in State Street in downtown Bristol today. You see the countdown to high school football. We're going to run them down for you. Everybody is getting ready to gear up in 23 days, 7 hours, and 49 minutes, but who's counting, right? We're pretty jacked up. I'm pretty excited. So everybody's in helmets and shoulder pads this week. Now, next week, we'll go full pads for everybody, and then we'll get some scrimmages next week and the week after. And then again, as we said, in 23 days or 2 weeks from Friday night, it all gets started for 2026. So we're going to start tomorrow night. We've got a inter-squad volleyball match we're going to stream for you from the high school tomorrow night. Cyclones, and they're expecting a big year in volleyball, so they're going to break up the team, an orange and black team, do a little meet the team kind of thing, do a little volleyball tomorrow night. We're going to stream that. Then our first broadcast per se will be 2 weeks from tomorrow. We've got T.A. Duggar football. They ran the table last year with undefeated both JV and varsity football for the T.A. Duggar Fighting Cyclones. So we'll open things up against Sullivan Central. Folks say, you stream middle school football? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you were there the other night for Meet the Cyclones, had over 1,000 people there. So it's serious, and that's what Coach Witten says, and that's the way it is, starting his 20th season. So, anyway, all that's coming up. We're here again at Blakely Mitchell in downtown Bristol. The summer clearance sale is on. When you see the suit jackets I wear, virtually, I would say 99.9% of the jackets I've got are from right here at Blakely Mitchell. And so, love it. And Hugh is awesome to work for. Bill's awesome to work with, I should say, down in Kingsport. So, we got a brand new sponsor. We're excited about that. They're on board. I said, came up this summer, bought some jackets. I said, man, you need to build the ball games. He said, we like Elizabethan customers. So there you go. And so there is no other like it, in my opinion. We'll see. I want to double check when we get these guys on. I don't think there's anybody else like it in the Tri-Cities. Blakely Mitchell. Summer clearance, 15 to 50% off. Suits and sport coats and pants and shoes and hats. Then Hugh Jr. will be coming along here in a few minutes, do a little show and tell. And so we will showcase. Obviously, you see behind me all these suits. I mean, they've got, I don't know how many suits they've got in here if you had to guess. I mean, you think, Hugh, how many's in there if you had to guess? 300 suits. From sizes what to what? 34 to 52 extra long. So it'll run the gamut, folks, I can tell you. So we're going to start at birthdays, and we're going to get into college athletics, and these guys will come in a few minutes and talk about why we're here. And, of course, there's two locations. They're on the web at BlakelyMitchell.com, by the way. So it's a cool place on State Street at 517 State Street in downtown Bristol. You got the big orange awning. You can't miss it. And so we were up here the other day, and what struck me on Saturday, we were up here running around with the girls, and so what struck me was the foot traffic in Bristol on Saturday morning, which I think is great. Keep our downtowns alive, and Elizabethton and Johnson City, Kingsport, and Bristol, it was booming. There's a lot of people all over the streets, and that's cool. Good foot traffic. It's a good sign that folks are out spending. I know it's back to school. A lot of the teachers, including Tennessee High and Bristol, Tennessee City, are in service right now. School starts in actually next week. So anyway, we like coming to Bristol, like coming obviously to Elizabethton. We like going to Johnson City. I just like it here local in the Tri-Cities. I don't know, I'm a homebody. I like staying right here, and we have, I think, lots to offer right here. You don't always have to go somewhere to have a good time. Here's your birthdays today. Martina McBride, she's about to sing the national anthem for us. She is 60 today. What a set of pipes. This lady can sing. She can bring it. She's a birthday girl. She's 60. Dak Prescott, the quarterback for the Cowboys, having a birthday today. He's 33. Scott Steiner, remember Scott Steiner, the wrestler? He's a birthday boy today. He is 64. The documentary guy who's put out some incredibly good things. If you've never seen the Ken Burns documentary on the Civil War and on baseball, the history of baseball, incredible, very good. He's a birthday boy. He's 72 today. Then the financial guy, Charles Schwab, having a birthday. He's 89 today. That's your birthdays here on this Wednesday, July the 29th. Actually, normally we are at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. We moved that till yesterday. We were there, and so today we can be here. Tomorrow we're at Cannon's Furniture in Elizabethton, and we'll wrap up the weekend and kick off the week. Wrap up the week rather than kick off the weekend. We'll be at Food City in Gray on a Food City Friday. So that's what we got going on for the rest of this week. So let's get it started. She's the birthday girl. Let's go down and find her. She is going to sing for us. She will croon as only she can do. The birthday girl, Martina McBride, and then we're going to jump in and talk. The rich just keep on getting richer. Another, as I've said every day on the show, every time I come in and do this show, it's like something different in college athletics. Today, no different. The rich just got richer, and so they've kind of dropped the gauntlet as far as what you're going to see a lot more of in college athletics as far as raising money. We're going to tell you all about that. Also, I love it. One of the schools have said, you boys have left to go to another school, and you left us kind of high and dry. You owe us money. I love it. And so these guys just come and go and do what they want. It's all about me. You and I were talking about this before we went on the air. It's all about me, and it ain't all about me. So these guys have left school to go to another school, and the school they left said, okay, you can book one out of here, but you owe us money for the contract you signed with us. We'll tell you all about that. First, Martina McBride on show number 2,542 on our way to 2,600 on the Tom Taylor Sports.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, man, I love coming up here and shopping. There's two locations, and hello, Junior. Hello to Axel in Nashville. Hello to Junior in Elizabethton. Thanks for being with us. So we're here again at Blakely Mitchell, the men's clothing store. Again, the summer clearance is on. Save 15 to 50% off. Whew, that's a savings. Suits, sport coats, pants, shoes, hats. And now through the middle of August, all the shorts and the polos and the T-shirts and the swimwear and the summer sportswear are 20 to 50% off. Hugh's going to do some show and tell here in a little while, in a few minutes. We want to start with this lead story. So the rich keep getting richer. Ohio State did it at 2 o'clock yesterday. Then Notre Dame announced it at 4 o'clock yesterday. They've reached a multi-year deal with SoFi Technologies. Be able to put the financial service company's patch on the Fighting Irish's jerseys in every sport starting this season. 6-year deal worth about $18 to $20 million a year. That's going to help the old NIL. So Notre Dame has partnered with SoFi Technologies to put their patch on Notre Dame jerseys. And so SoFi will establish a new annual $1.4 million fund. There you go. That's called NIL, to support, they can say what they want to, but that's what it is, to support Notre Dame's For Forever campaign, which will fund scholarships in 26 sports. Now, that happened at 4 o'clock. So Ohio State at 2 o'clock yesterday said, man, we got a brand new corporate sponsorship. And they do. J.P. Morgan Chase putting patches on all the Ohio State Buckeye jerseys of all 36 of the sports teams. They'll pay nearly $17 million a year to do that. NCAA approving corporate uniform patches back in January. So this will open up the floodgate. You got SoFi Technologies with Notre Dame. You got JP Morgan Chase with Ohio State. Help athletic departments pay for the soaring cost of paying student athletes. And it's all about the money, folks. The kid from Chattanooga Baylor coming to Tennessee, $2 million a year. Now, he wants to play for Tennessee. Yes, and I get that. But it ain't just because he wants to play. It's not good English. He's not just because he wants to play. There's money attached to this. So it's hard for me to sit there on Saturday and watch these kids play, knowing that some of these guys are making more money than I'll ever dream of making because they can catch or throw and kick a football. It is what it is, but this is college sports. So, Tom, why do you like doing high school sports? There's your reason. Because every Friday night, Sean and I talked about this Monday on the show, every Friday night it's 10 Super Bowls. These kids, probably 98% of these kids, maybe 97%, 2 to 3% may go and play football in college, but not even the big schools, the smaller schools, which is okay. So these kids are playing with the love of the game. That's why I'm there. And I got no problem with that. So these guys are knocking down $2 and $3 million or even more. Now, we told you last week about Auburn, what they're going to do in the Aflac kickoff game on September the 5th. Aflac is going to distribute $6 million amongst 24 Auburn football players. We crunched the numbers on the show. $250,000 a guy for one game. If everybody gets the same, they may pay the quarterback, running back more, but if they just even it out, all 24 guys on the team, and that's not the whole team. I don't know how they picked the 24 because they're dressed more than 24, but they're all going to get $250,000 per player for one game. It's big bucks. So now you've got NCAA said we can put patches on uniforms. They'll pay for these student athletes. So teams are permitted to place 2 patches of no more than 4 square inches on uniforms during a regular season game. They've not figured out how to do it yet for the postseason for the college football playoff. But anyway, so Notre Dame has picked up SoFi Technologies, and Ohio State's announced a new corporate partnership with JP Morgan Chase, and that'll be the floodgate. That will open up the door to all these other schools, and I get that. So Tennessee will, everybody will, because to put a patch on your jersey, it's great corporate marketing, especially if you're on national television. It's zoomed in, with a patch, but they're not going to put it where you can't see it. Be prominently displayed, and so it'll be smart marketing, really. But, again, that's the signs of the times. Now, this is really cool. We've got Hugh Jr. coming up here in a second. Ole Miss, I love this. Seeking close to $1 million in penalties from 2 of its former football players who signed revenue-sharing contracts to come to Ole Miss. Oh, but then they jumped ship, and Lane Kiffin went with him to LSU. One of these guys are a hot rod football player. The lineman last season, I'm sure I'm going to butcher this kid's name, and that's okay, because if you can do it better, because I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but he is, what's this young man's name? Princewell Umanmielen. U-M-A-N, you got that part, Umanmielen. I'm going to go with that one. Princewell Umanmielen, seeking $550,000 from him and $400,000 from former guard Devin Harper, both bolting to go to LSU. Now, Princewell, we'll use his first name, signed a revenue-sharing contract to go to Ole Miss on January 3rd. So he signed, I'm coming back for the Rebels. He entered the transfer portal on 20th and signed with LSU the next day. So less than a little over 3 weeks later, the guy says, I'm with Ole Miss. Then he says, no, I'm not. I'm going to go with Lane Kiffin, LSU. Well, they'd already paid him $550,000. So what is this, free money? We just ride off in the sunset because we're spoiled and pampered, don't have to pay it back? Don't think it's how it works. Shouldn't work that way anyway. The other guy, $400,000. Harper signed a deal to stay at Ole Miss on January the 6th. He entered the transfer portal 8 days later and signed with LSU on January 16th. Both players' agreements with the Rebels included penalties for breaking the contract within a 90-day window, so they did it. So there again, you have guardrails put in place so this stuff doesn't happen. And they just go, we don't care. We're going to go and leave. Ole Miss officials requested payment from Harper and Princewell on January 16th and January 22nd. Got nothing. Neither player responded. LSU officials said, we're not involved in this. They declined to make the payments. So that's on you all. That was the deal cut before they came to LSU. Last season, by the way, Princewell had 44 tackles and a team-high 9 sacks. This guy can play for Ole Miss. So anyway, That's the very latest. So I guarantee you there's some attorneys lining up, they should, to make these guys pay. I mean, they got the money and they left. So if you come up here and pay me for a show I don't do, probably he would say, you didn't show up. We paid you to come do the show on Wednesday, July the 29th, and you didn't show up. We love you, but you didn't. Services weren't rendered. You need to repay us because we paid you ahead of time. You didn't show up. That's what these guys did. I mean, we're chunk of change, $550,000 for one and $400,000 for the other, and so they got paid direct deposit in their account. They just left and said, "We're not going to pay it back." Well, how does that work? I mean, I don't get that. That's not really how things operate. So, again, I go back to, don't get me on my soapbox, pampered and spoiled. So, anyway, Big Ten Media Days are cracking up today. Today you have Michigan State, Minnesota, Ohio State, and Oregon at the podium today, and Purdue in Chicago. Tony Petitti was there on Monday with the 3 consecutive national championship title trophies. And he was like, did a little dig to the SEC. Big Ten has won 4 college football playoff games in a row against the SEC, which hasn't had a team play for the conference title in the last 3 years. A little dig. And the Big Ten has 11 wins by 7 different teams over the past 2 years in the 12-team college football playoff era, outpacing the 5 wins of the Southeastern Conference. Putting in the little dig. So, SEC Media Days have hinted that the middle class of the SEC is better than the middle class of the Big Ten. That seems to be kind of chump change because we're not concerned about middle class. We're middle of the pack, rather. We're concerned about who brings home titles. And so right now the Big Ten's got it. They've won 3 in a row. They can crow, and they can deservedly crow. Petitti said he'd like to see the Big Ten play the SEC more in the regular season. He doesn't see, now they've got this to Protect College Sports Act. They were supposed to update and change some of the jargon and hand it to both the SEC and the Big Ten yesterday. And so both commissioners said we got it from them. We haven't had a chance to read it. They're getting ready to go in the August recess, Congress. So they wanted to vote on it before, and it's not going to happen. So they got an updated version of some of the tweaks and changes in the wording and the verbiage. So he said yesterday, or rather Monday at the podium, we haven't had a chance to, yesterday at the podium, we haven't had a chance to see what it's all about before he can make a decision. But he has also said, along with Greg Sankey, the SEC, if we can, or if we need to, we can break free and start our own Super League. And as we said all along, they can do it. They've got the media rights. They got the got the population density. I kept thinking 2 years ago, why did Southern Cal and UCLA join the Big Ten? It made no sense. Well, now it makes perfect sense because they got the LA market. They got the Chicago market with Rutgers, and the other teams got the New York market. And they got the big markets across the Columbus, of course, Ohio State. Get right down the line, all the different schools. So it makes perfect sense why they did what they did, because they were visionaries, saw down the line they're going to get into, again, possibly breaking away and have their own Super League. We got more to talk about the Big Ten. We've got Major League Baseball, got high school football. Aaron Carter for Tennessee is suspended first 2 games because agent bought him a plane ticket. Now, is that the dumbest thing you've ever heard? Now, think about this. Thank you, Junior. He's my Sunday school teacher. He's my stringer. I'm going to need to put Junior on payroll. So I bought his dinner one time. brought him one at, where were you? Phil's Dream Pit. Brought him, Mama to Phil's Dream Pit and fed him one time. They're good peeps. Anyway, he's my stringer. Thank you, Junior. So he's suspended for the first 2 games. You think of the absurdity of that, of everything, all the money flying around, and they're going to suspend this guy for 2 games because his agent bought him a plane ticket. Okay, back in the day, I understand that, but we ain't back in the day. We're in 2026 where these guys are getting millions of dollars to play football. $250,000 per Auburn player to play in that game September the 5th against Baylor. And so Aaron Carter, I don't know if it's a self-suspension, that I don't know, or the NCAA did it, or it's self-imposed by Tennessee, but how ridiculous is that? I mean, are you kidding me? But they did it. Aaron Carter, Tennessee. Now, the Tennessee fans are going to say, well, we're being picked on. Maybe you are. I mean, that seems kind of petty to me. No, it doesn't seem petty. It is petty because the agent bought him a plane ticket. We're here at Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothing Store in Bristol. Again, summer clearance on, 15 to 50% off And now through August 22nd, which is the Saturday after the opening day, which is in 24 days away, obviously. You got 24 days to come up here and save. Shorts, polos, tees, swimwear, summer sportswear, 20 to 50% off. Hugh Jr.'s here. He's going to do a little show and tell right after this break for one of our great sponsors, the good folks in Farm Bureau. We're here live on show number 2,542 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. As soon as I find it, I'll play it. So where did they go? It's alphabetized, and I don't see it. Huh. Farm Bureau ain't under D's. There it is, Farm Bureau. There. It's amazing. Just slow down and hit the magic button. We'll talk to you next on the Tom Taylor Sports.
All right, we ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
We love you, Mrs. Turner!
We're talking to Sherry Holtzclaw, one of our great sponsors, the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores out there. Why the jeweler's bench?
So everything is done in-house. Nothing gets sent out. We do ring sizing, necklace repairs, replace stones, shorten bracelets, necklaces. We repair silver jewelry. There's not a lot of jewelry stores that will repair silver jewelry. So we're one of the ones that do. Occasionally watches, we do some watch repair. Some of it we do have to send that out occasionally, but I let you know when I do, so it doesn't go out without you knowing about it.
Watch batteries. They replace a lot of watch batteries. Again,
Every day.
Yes. John Holtzclaw is one of the few jewelry repair people in the area. There's not many of them left, so they do jewelry repair here. Remember that. They ship all over the country. The website is
jewelersbench10.com.
The hours you're open are
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then Saturday, 9:30 to 2.
all right. And social media, where do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is
423-542-5600.
be loyal, buy local. It's a mom and pop store. Been here for a long time here in Elizabethton, serving not just Elizabethton, but the entire Tri-Cities and really anywhere in the country. The Jeweler's Bench, proud sponsor of the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Junior's on top of it. Lisa Baker said it's, what did she say? She said, it's good stuff. It's pretty foolish on the agent's part. Even I would know better than to do that. There you go. Junior said it was $427 for the plane ticket. So stupid. And so NCAA did it. Carter dismissed the agent and repaid him. So there you go. So, hello, Hugh. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Is that pretty stupid or is that pretty stupid?
More than stupid.
Yeah. I mean, of all the money flying around
Mm-hmm.
in sports, particularly in college athletics, and we're going to get wound up over a plane ticket, $427. So the NCAA came down on him. So I'm thinking, surely they got more to do than worry about plane tickets for a Tennessee football player. But Aaron Carter said Carter dismissed his agent, which Hello, I think that's what I would do too. And repaid him $427. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
We're here at Blakely Mitchell, man. This is where we come. This is where we get all our. Every time I see Lynn, who's here, the great basketball official, I always flash my jacket and say, "There it is." And there this one is too. Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothing Store. So got summer clearance sale going on right now. When did it start? When did the sale start?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Yep.
Excuse me. So what's been hot so far? What are folks that are getting so far?
Whatever they need.
Everything?
We need it. They need it. We got it.
Yep.
So
So there's nothing been
hot.
not so far. Everything's
Everything's
going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Everybody just needs something. They just come in here and they need it, and we give it to them.
Yep. Full service men's clothing store, 2 locations here, and then, of course, on Broad Street in downtown Kingsport. The brothers run it. Bill's got Kingsport. Your dad and you got this one up here.
Mhm.
Let's start with this right here. Tell us about this jacket.
Well, this is a Harsh After Marks sport coat. Nice. It's pink if you can't see. But it's good for outings, everything that you want to go and do something for a dinner or a date night. It's
Good looking
a
jacket.
good piece.
You'd wear that with what?
Blue jeans,
Blue?
grays, anything really.
White shirt go with this?
Yeah, white, navy blue.
Navy blue?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So this is one of the now there's 400 jackets in there. We're not going to show all 400 jackets, obviously, in the time we're here. But to give you an idea that you see behind me all the suit
We
jackets.
have one more to show you.
Now, this is the one I got. So as a matter of fact,
It's a nice royal blue.
it is royal blue. It's very nice. And
Yep.
so I bought this exact jacket. Hugh sold this to me back in the spring. This is a
It's our private label.
grenadier.
Mm-hmm.
So this would go with
Mostly your khakis and like light grays.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Shirt color would be
I'd do more white.
white.
Yeah.
In fact, I've worn it to church with white, so it's good. So these are, and so you go from sizes to
34, and this is probably 34 to around 50, 52.
52, 32, 34 to 52.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're on sale. Over behind me and behind me too, but across there, see all these yellow tags. They're all on sale, half off. So it's a great time to come get jackets and save here again for anybody. Now tell us about the little derby you got on.
Well, this is called the Gottman. It's the brand name, but it's a driver cap. I mean, we sell a lot of them, and people that buy them keep buying them because they like them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Different colors.
yep, different colors, several different colors.
That one's kind of looks like a blue jean color.
Yeah,
so.
it's like a dusty blue.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
What else you have?
Shoot, all different types of designs, everything.
Yep.
So, yeah,
All right.
It's a good product.
So this is our first trip in. We're going to be up here, I would say, on a fairly regular basis because we like coming up here. I say coming up here. We're in Bristol. It's not like we're in Alaska, but it's but it is in Bristol and it's in downtown on State Street. The other locations on Broad Street and downtown Kingsport. Good looking shirt. Tell us about this one.
This one is Grayson. It's a big golf line. A lot of PGA Tour players wear it. I know John Rahm's Live Tour, all his is all Grayson. I mean, it's a good quality product for a good quality.
It's lightweight.
Mm-hmm.
So on a hot, muggy day, if you're out on the golf course or wherever you are, this is it.
Moisture wicking, yes.
It's moisture wicking.
Yes, uh-huh.
That's
Yep.
a good looking shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is, but the brand name is Grayson.
Grayson. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So
We have a good amount of those.
yep. What are some of the other brand names you guys stock?
We have Red Vanley. We have Swag. We have Rafi. Also, if you want an all cotton polo, we got those. Anything real? I mean,
Hearts After
Dr.
Marks.
We got 34 Heritage pants. We have Allbirds, which are nice and comfortable.
Mm.
We have those, and we have both men's and women's in that.
Allbirds.
Yep.
ALBIRDS. That's pretty cool.
They're all merino wool inside, washable, and they're
Good look.
I love them. I wear them all day. I got 'em
You
on.
do. You got them on right now.
Yep.
So Allbirds.
Mhm.
Very comfy. So these are available here again at Blakely Mitchell.
Mhm.
They're on sale too, right?
Yes, 15 off.
There you go. 15% off the shoes.
Yep.
So you've got the sports shirts we just showed.
Mhm.
You've got the suit jackets, or just can you just get a suit and buy an entire suit, or just get suit jackets?
No, we got the sport coats
Mhm.
here for all your dress pants and stuff,
Mhm.
and jeans if you want to just wear out. And we
Mhm.
have your basic suits here for anything you need for weddings, funerals, anything you need.
Yep. And he always sells me, your dad, he always sells me the lightweight stuff I can wear year round. Because people say, aren't you hot on this? Because I wear them everywhere. I just wear them. I don't know why. I just do it. A buddy of mine who used to wear suit jackets everywhere, late Harold Maines. Loved that guy. He's gone now, but he was a Gideon. And so he always wore suit jackets. And I always thought he just always wore them. And I just kind of, so anyway, I wear them year round practically. And so, but your dad sells me jacket like this one right here.
Mhm.
It's very lightweight. You would think, well, you'd be sweating in it, but this one is a Grenadier and it's lightweight and you don't sweat, do you?
Nope, and it's all practical.
It is practical.
So
So,
if you have trouble matching stuff, just get something like that, and it's
Mhm.
easy to.
so if you watch this show, I'm not going to put anybody on this show that I don't either deal with myself or I believe in. So obviously Blakely Mitchell is one that I believe in because I've been buying jackets. How long have I been buying them from you?
About 40. About 40 years.
40 years? That's a little bit of a stretch. 40 years? I was
Because you started in Kingsport.
I was going to go. I was going to go a good 20, 40 years.
Well, I turned 40 this year.
Yeah, I don't think it's 40, but
It is.
I think
You
he's
started building.
I think he's jerking my chain. I think it's about 20, 25 years, and that's okay too. 40 years? Okay, so I don't think so. But anyway, it's been a long time, but we'll go with 25. But anyway, love his clothes.
I
So,
got one more thing too.
oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
I thought I'd
If you
bring
want-
show and tell.
If you want a fun shirt, we have Luciano Visconti. So anything coming up, festivals and everything, like our Rhythm and Roots Festival coming up in September,
Mm-hmm.
we have fun shirts to wear out and get your kick on.
Yeah, that's a good looking shirt too.
Mm-hmm.
And this is brand name
Visconti.
Modern Fit.
Yep.
Visconti.
Visconti. Yeah.
Muscanti. So, folks, again, we're going to be showing you throughout the show all kinds of stuff. That's why we're here. But the young man who works in Kingsport, last name is Odom,
Yep. Kevin.
Kevin.
Mhm.
Well, I saw a treble clef on that shirt. He sang that patriotic thing we did down at Celebrate 4th of July weekend in Kingsport at the Eastman Employee Center. I'd never heard him sing. The boy can flat tear it up.
Yeah. That's what he's. I think it's theater. I think it's what his
Yep.
what he majored in.
Yep, he works at the Kingsport store. Kevin Odom. Oh, he can sing like a bird. I didn't know when he got out there and grabbed that mic and did that solo. I thought, son, that boy can croon. It's good stuff. All right, quick break. Hello, Phil Whitaker. Hello, Vista Clark. We're here again. Again, the summer clearance sale going on Blakely Mitchell, right downtown State Street. Is this the Virginia side or Tennessee
Yeah,
side?
Virginia.
We're on Virginia side.
Yep.
Cross Street to Paramount, directly across is Tennessee. So this is kind of like Bluefield, splits the city down the middle. One side of Bluefield is Virginia, one's West Virginia, same as you know. In Bristol, we're on the State Street, Virginia side, right across from the Paramount. Blakely Mitchell, summer clearance sale. Everything in here summer is going to go out the door, 15 to 50% savings. Can't beat that. We'll be right back after this from good folks from Chick-fil-A. We're going to take a look at more college football right after this and some baseball, and then we'll take a look at some high school sports as well. We're here live at Blakely Mitchell on the Tom Taylor Sports.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins and Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are, and what we do, and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys, we didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, you know, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, you know, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend. Attorneys for closing we recommend. And you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins and Company, great sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, we're live at Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothing Store. Man, this place is stacked. They got some great clothes in there. I've been walking around thinking, I'm going to lose money on this deal. You said, man, when they tell you we got the perfect jacket for you, thinking, okay. So Hugh Jr., of course, Daddy's obviously Hugh Sr., he'll be here in a little while. He said, I got the perfect suit jacket for you. Just got it in. So, okay. All right. So, anyway, but I get a lot of compliments about the jackets. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. Now, Lynn Testerman, you probably heard that name before we call ball games. She just told me it's going to be her 20th year of officiating. She is the better half of this outfit. So, behind every good man is a great lady. And so, Hugh's wife is Lynn. She's an official. And you said 20th year? How many years you doing volleyball? This will be third year of volleyball. So, by the way, we're doing volleyball tomorrow night. We've got a inter-squad orange-black, the volleyball at John Treadway tomorrow night with Greg Barrientos, who is a proud papa. He is, when you go up and talk to him, he wants to talk volleyball for a little while. He wants to talk about the little man. And so he just had a child. He and Sarah had their first baby, which is awesome. So, anyway, they'll be there tomorrow night. And we're looking forward to promoting and showcasing. And then we'll start doing volleyball coverage pretty soon. It's right around the corner. It's going to be here before you know it. See up in the corner, how many days of football? 23 days, 7 hours and 13 minutes. And so we will talk some high school football coming up here in a minute. It's going to be a big week. None bigger to get started in a couple of weeks than Maryville and Alcoa. I mean, how much bigger is that going to be? So that'll be one of the big ones that we'll showcase and talk about, again, coming up here in a few minutes. All right, Big Ten Media Days. Michigan State, Minnesota, Ohio State, and Oregon and Purdue are at the podium. Your coach, Pat Fitzgerald from Michigan State. You've got P.J. Fleck from Minnesota, Ryan Day, of course, from Ohio State, Dan Lanning from Oregon, Barry Odom from the Purdue Boilermakers, and one more, Bob Chesney from UCLA. Now, it's interesting, they got Nico Amaleben. He's one of the guys going to be there who left us and went to UCLA. So Nico's going to be one of the players featured at the Big Ten Media Days for UCLA later on today. In fact, they'll wrap things up at 12:45. So they're not quite on there yet. Right now on the podium is Minnesota's coach, P.J. Fleck. All right, so let's take a look at some of the Big Ten storylines. One of those would be for the Lincoln Riley, USC, says, we're running out of time, running out of patience. So they have not been in the college football playoff since 2014. So they're saying, okay, we love you. You got a big transfer portal. You got a lot of guys coming in. You got 15 starters back. So it's time to put up or shut up. Pretty much what they've told him. So Lincoln Riley conceded that at the podium, saying, you get it. Hello, Belisa Baker. Hello, Coach Steve Shipley. How you doing, sir? He's watching down in Middle Tennessee. Phil Whitaker is watching. Thank you, sir, for being with us. We're here at Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothing Store. Look, ladies, if you want your guy to look good, here's where you got to come. Guys, if you want to look good, here's where you got to come because it's on sale. Summer merchandise, the summer clearance is going on. All right, Penn State, Matt Campbell took over the program. Leaving Iowa State, going to Penn State. Again, they're not very forgiving there either. They got fired last year. Franklin got fired, went to Virginia Tech, despite 5 top 10 finishes over the last 12 seasons. Then you got Luke Fickell, the head coach of the Wisconsin Badgers. He's in trouble, and he knows that. He said, I understand. Man, their schedule is murderer's row. Let's see, where is it? They open up the Wisconsin Badgers. I know they start with Notre Dame. Opening against Notre Dame for playing Penn State and Michigan State in the first 5 games. So the Wisconsin Badgers. So, we talked about this yesterday. The huge jump in and talk, we talked about this because, now, when a coach takes over a program, you say, okay, we got to reload. and it's a rebuild. It's going to take a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with the transfer portal and the NIL, I mean, you can almost do it overnight now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not like we're going to give you 5 or 6 years because, okay, we're going to give you a chunk of money, the transfer portal, so go out there and get these guys. So probably the most important guy on the team now, on the staff, is the recruiting coordinator because he's got to go out and get these players.
Mm-hmm.
And so, case in point, Matt Campbell, coming over from Iowa State to Penn State. It's like, okay.
Big shoes to fill.
Big shoes to fill. And so all these different coaches, including Heupel. I mean, I've had people tell me that, it's time for him to step it up. And I don't know, are you okay with Heupel?
I am.
Okay.
I mean, you got to give, he's had his chances, yes. Like the 2022, that was just a fluke what that was on that whole Michigan and all that South Carolina game that was, you know how that was.
Mm-hmm.
So, that was the best, but everybody's going to say, oh, what about then? What about then? Well, you got this year, next year, and the following years, you'll see what's going on.
I think he bought him some time. I told this the other day. We were on the show the other day at Chick-fil-A. I said, I think he bought him some time because they're already telling me, the UT folks are saying, well, this year may be tough. We got a starting freshman quarterback, face on Brandon, and this and this and that. But next year, DGG's coming. So I think if he has a so-so year, we're about to see what you think here in a minute. If he has a so-so year, then it's already like, okay, but this guy's coming, and he's going to be like the cavalry. So, but anyway, I've heard that about Heupel, heard about several coaches, Dabo Sweeney, So, but the point of all this is, with the money flying around that it is now, and the transfer portal, you can turn your program around pretty quick. You don't have to do a 4 or 5 year rebuild.
Yeah.
And the administration paying these coaches a big sum say, we want you. You are expected to turn around pretty quick.
Yeah. So, like all these companies, big companies, getting these deals for these colleges and stuff. So, in my opinion, it should lower expectations for the people buying the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, their tickets going up every year. Why are they going up every year? Because you're paying those athletes to an extent. We think we are. But you would think that all that money from those corporate would help that. So that's paying the players. Then where's that money going to when we're paying for the amenities and all that stuff for tickets?
There you go.
So
it's well put. Hit that bell. There you go. All right, I'm going to put him to the test here, see what he thinks. Yep. We've done this to about everybody we've had on the show this week. We're here live again at Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothing Store in downtown Bristol. All right, Furman, win or loss?
That's a W.
W.
Yeah.
They go to Georgia Tech.
That's going to be tough. They run that wishbone offense, and they just run the ball. So if we have a good rushing defense like we did last year, we should be pretty good. That's a W.
You ought to be in politics. So you went all the way around the bar and tell me they're going to win. Okay. All right. Then you come back home to Kennesaw State.
Yeah, that's a win.
All right.
Now those 3 games, I would like to see both of the quarterbacks go at it, because just the 3 games. Yeah.
Okay.
Because two of the 3 are easy. That one you just have to. It's a toss up.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to see both of them and see what they got.
McIntyre is a pocket passer, by definition, what Heupel's described him as, and Brandon is a guy he go either way. He can tuck in the runner, he can throw it. He can go either way. But McIntyre's MO is he's a pocket passer.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and he has gained some muscle. He has gained a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not that
beefed
skinny.
Up.
Yeah, he's not that skinny Peyton Manning when he was in the '96.
I'm dating myself. Did you ever watch Green Acres?
Oh yeah.
Ebb. Reminds me of Ebb. He's like real lanky and willowy. He's a great kid. He can throw the ball, but he has put on some weight. So that's probably a good idea. So if you're sitting here today you are July 29th, you're the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
You start Faison Brandon. You start McIntyre against Furman.
Brandon.
You start Faison Brandon.
I'll start him and see how he comes up with the pressure.
Yeah.
Just because it's a game, but you're going to. Who knows? Who knows? But I would start him because he's a freshman and it's a FCS team.
I think if I put him out there, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to run some short dump passes, going to get us some stuff, building some confidence.
I want to see the 10-yard slant.
There you go.
All this to the side passes and everything else that don't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that gets old.
Right. So we got them at 3-0. All right, Texas comes to town September 26th. Win or loss?
I put an L on that. I know it's at home, but
Well, you can either pick with your heart or pick with your brain, whichever one you want to do. So
that's a brain pick. That's
brain
that's
pick.
a loss.
L.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Then next week got Auburn coming to town.
That's a rebound. That's a win.
Win.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a trap game for Tennessee. But all right, Tennessee goes to Arkansas.
That,
who's picked dead last
yes,
in the
they
SEC.
are. That's the scary part.
Mhm.
We,
That's exactly right.
and we're not too good over in down there in Fayetteville.
We don't play well in Fayetteville. You're
No.
exactly right.
Man.
I set him up.
Yeah, I know. I won't give it the win just because I don't play hard on that one.
All right, 5-1.
Yeah.
Then you let's see. Then you go to you got Alabama coming to town.
What did I say I was going to do? It's going 8 and that's a loss.
Okay, 5-2.
Yep.
It's okay. Where nobody's going to shoot you because you pick a loss.
I know.
Tennessee will go to Columbia on October. The next one to South Carolina.
They'll win that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kentucky comes after that.
No, that's a definite win.
Okay. Oh, all right. Then you go to College Station, Texas A&M.
That's a loss.
Yeah, everybody's told me that. So
Yeah.
LSU's coming to town November 21st.
You better bring your mustard ready.
Mustard and golf balls. There you go.
Oh man, that's gonna be a. Shoo.
Here, let me help you out here. By the time November 21st comes around, either they will have imploded in Baton Rouge,
Correct.
or they're going to be really, really good.
Yep.
Because with him, it's not. I mean, it's just just the way he is. So.
But I don't see them winning 2 in a row. I don't think they're losing 2 in a row though.
All right. So you got
They'll
LSU.
win. Yeah, I got that win.
LSU's going to be a W.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you finish things up at Vanderbilt.
Now I go to Vanderbilt. Go to Vanderbilt. Get a win.
Okay.
9-3.
9-3.
Yeah.
I've had them all over the place. I've 8-4. I've
Yeah.
had 6-6, 7-5. Even had one guy go 4-8. He said they're way overrated. Talking about Tennessee, so we'll see. But 8-9-3. You'll be happy with 9-3.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said the L's will be Alabama, A&M,
Texas. And Texas.
and Texas.
Yep.
Okay.
That's weird how we're not playing Georgia and Florida either.
It is weird.
30 was it 30 years, 35
Mhm.
years?
They're off the schedule now. So at least for a couple of years, I think they're going to roll back on in 2029 or 2030. So, but next couple of years they're not. Hello, Colin Otter. How you doing, buddy? We're live here again at Blakely Mitchell. You got some more show and tell?
Yeah, I got some. This is the pant line.
Oh, this is good. That's why
These
I'm
are
here.
Pants. So these are the Red Vanleys. They're a no button, fly, slip on.
These are breeches?
Yep.
Or, I'm sorry, trousers. That's country, not breeches. That's
Breeches.
That's West Virginia. Those are good looking. So, what size do you wear? You carrying your pants?
These run in small, medium, large, extra large, 2X.
Okay.
They run at large, different sizes.
That's cool. Different colors are?
Oh yeah. This is the maroon.
Right.
I have steel blue, gray, black, and navy.
Awesome.
And they're good. Just you put them on, you don't know you are anything.
These are called Red
Vanley.
Red Vanley.
Yep.
Athletic Luxury is what it's called.
Yep.
So, and they're
So
lightweight
if you
too.
want to play golf, you go play golf. If you need to go dinner afterwards, just
Mhm.
keep them on.
Yeah, they're lightweight, aren't they?
Mhm.
Are they? What'd you say? What moisture?
Moisture wicking.
Moisture for folks that may not know. What is that?
That's if you're sweating and
Mm-hmm.
it gets sticks on you and everything else. It wicks away all that excess.
How many years you been working here?
2017, so almost 20 years, 19 years.
19 years. Wow, love it. He knows what's going on. Him and Papa Bear and Mama Bear. That's good. So we'll take a break. We'll come right back. We got more for you. We're here live at Blakely Mitchell. Again, everything's on sale. Summer clearance. They are open on Saturdays as well. Sundays are closed, but they're open Monday through Saturday. State Street, downtown Bristol. How long y'all been here?
1933.
1933?
Yep.
Wow. I guess I could embarrass myself and say it's 93 years? Can't be 93 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
93 years?
93 years.
I'm doing my math here. It is.
Mhm.
93 years I've been here.
It's been in this location since 61.
It's a Tri-Cities institution, folks. 93 years they've been in business selling clothes, men's clothes. I've been in this location since 1961.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can impress you with that again, too. So it'll be 65 years they've been in this location. So, folks, it ain't like we just opened up the doors and started this thing. Been at it for 93 years. Your dad started it? Granddad?
Dad came out and created more, 50s.
Who? So,
Mr. Blakely Mitchell.
We'll let you tell that story here in a minute. I want to hear about the history of this store. I did not know. That is really cool. 93 years they've been selling men's clothes to folks geographically all over the place. We'll talk about that in a minute, too. We got Major League Baseball to take a look at next. We're live here at Blakely Mitchell in downtown Bristol on the Tom Taylor Sports. Collins & Collins & Company. Lots of real estate companies out there, sir. Why should we come to Collins & Company?
We do things a little different, Tom.
Tell us how you do it, sir.
Hey, we're an auction firm and a listing firm, and we help buyers as well. So if you need to auction a home, you need to list your home, or you need to buy a home, give us a call. We can help. Full service auction real estate firm, and we are an estate sale marketing company as well. Personal property, either moving, relocating, downsizing. We do it all. One-stop shop for real estate and auction.
Do it full time, and the closing ratio is 97% of what they list, they sell. Collins & Company.
Yeah.
How do we find you? CollinsandCompany.info.
Yep, and get it sold with Collins & Co.
Yep. And the phone number is?
423-543-5741.
One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show, David Collins and crew at CollinsandCompany.info.
That's right.
Therapy Services, great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Why Physical Therapy Services? A lot of folks out there that do what you do. Why PTS?
Nobody does it the way that we do it. There are other people out there that say that they are, and I want to air quote, sports PTs. There's no one out there that is truly a sports physical therapy clinic. We've been in business since 1980, and we continue to be in business after people have been bought and sold, folded. The reason why we continue to stay in business is twofold. Number one, we're a little crazy, which is fun. But number two, and the most important thing, is we always take care of the patient first. You take care of the patient first. This is what my dad always taught me. You take care of the patient first, everything else will fall into place.
Locations? Where you have locations?
1975 West Elk Avenue. That's where my clinic is, where I work primarily. And then we have a pediatric location as well at the Medical Care Building at 1500 West Elk Avenue.
Physical Therapy Services. Last question, real quick. What's the phone number?
423-543-0073.
Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show again. We're live here again at Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothing Store here in downtown Bristol on State Street. Hugh's going to join us again, and Papa Bear's going to join us here in a minute as well. So get him on. Did not know, been here since 93 years have been selling clothes. Now, how many businesses can say they're still going strong? 93 years. They've been in this location for 61 years. No, I'm sorry. Been in this location since 1961, which would be 65 years. So downtown Bristol, State Street. It's an institution right across from another institution, Paramount. All right, let's take a look at Major League Baseball. Trade deadline's coming up on Monday. Everybody's wanting to buy or sell. Now, the Red Sox go out and get Curtis Mead, and so he plays one game, bless his heart, and got hit on the wrist and broke his wrist. So he's out 10 days. He got acquired late Saturday from the Nationals, so Curtis Mead, and they're trying to get more infielders for the Red Sox, and so Mead gets hurt on the first time he bats. So he's on a 10-day injury list with a fractured left wrist. So Nick Sogard has been recalled from AAA for the Red Sox to help him out in that regard. So Mead will be, one of those that you will go out and go, okay, they'll go get somebody else, but these guys supposed to be back in 10 days. They're also, the Red Sox, interested in Zachary Neto. Neto, again, a shortstop. So Neto from the Angels, they're looking at him. The Angels are probably going to dump. They're going to unload because they're having another terrible year. So Zachary Neto is one that the trade deadline. Of course, the big one is Streak Skubals. Who's going to get him? The Dodgers have stepped up and said, we're going to go after him. And the Phillies said, we're going to go after him. So you put that guy and those two teams line up. And again, we go back to what we talked about yesterday. He's already said, I'll get Hugh's take on this here in a minute. He's already said that he wants to stay with Detroit and win a World Series. So he's not all that eager to leave because he's a free agent. You'll have him for 2 months, as we've talked about repeatedly. So if you get him for 2 months, then he goes back to Detroit. What are you going to get for him? What is Detroit going to give up for him? Probably not much. But now he's already come out and said over the weekend, I don't even really want to leave. So maybe he won't go. I don't know. But he is being much sought after because everybody needs pitching. Everybody needs left-handed pitching going down the stretch here. The Reds are talking about getting ready to unload some guys. Suarez, Nathaniel Lowe, Brady Singer, even Hunter Green, the ace of the staff. The Reds are getting ready to dump because they're having a terrible year, which is very disappointing. Terry Francona, I think, would probably be considered on the hot seat. And so the Reds are talking about unloading all their guys. Trade deadline is Monday. So tomorrow, Friday, certainly over the weekend, you're going to see a lot of folks pulling the trigger, making a move to either buy or sell to try and help themselves in the second half. We're into the second half of the season, but I guess at this point you call it the stretch run. You've got 60 days left toward the baseball, all of August and all of September, but it's interesting. Emerson Hancock, the starting pitcher for Seattle, getting a lot of looks now. Also, Luis Castillo, the Mariners, getting some looks. A lot of folks are inquiring about pitchers. The Phillies, you've already got Christopher Sanchez, Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola, and Jesus Luzardo. You already got those guys in the rotation, and now they're looking at possibly getting Skubal. So the Phillies are wanting to put a push on the Braves, and so they're going to go out. Bryce Harper came out yesterday and said, I hope we do something to bolster our team. And so pitching will be the key to do that, I would think. Man, they got the sticks, Schwarber, and all these guys starting to warm up now, and they're making a chase for the Braves. We'll take a look at the standings here in a second. If you're the Yankees, so what do you do if you don't know whether Judge is coming back? Again, with the rib cage, we talked about this early in the summer. So every time you're just doing this, you just reach across the table, reach across your body, your rib cage muscles pull to a point. This guy's up with a torque, he's swinging a bat. So my question is, how do you heal that? A hamstring, all these others will take care of themselves eventually, but how do you fix a rib cage pull? Because anytime you do anything like this, just as I just did that, I felt my rib cage muscles give a little bit. And this guy's up there swinging with the torque he does, trying to hit home runs. So Judge is out indefinitely, so is Stanton. So what do the Yankees do? Do they shop? They put some folks in there. They're in a race with the Rays, and the Red Sox are knocking on the door too. They're coming up behind them. So what do the Yankees do, rather, to help themselves out? So a lot of decisions to make. And so these general managers and owners with the checkbooks open up going, okay, are we buying or selling? You would think the Dodgers are buying, the Cubs are going to buy. You've got certainly the Braves. They got to keep their frontline pitching is, they got rained out last night, which is probably a blessing to give the bullpen a breather. Because you got Chris Sale on the mound today or tonight, you got to feel like since they got rained out last night, you get an extra day for your bullpen to rest up. But you've got Lopez underperforming, Perez underperforming, Elders hit and miss, Sale's your only consistent guy there. Richie's hit and miss. Grant Holmes is hit and miss. Schwellenbach's on the DL. So is Shawver Smith. So, you got to go get somebody. They're talking Robbie Ray, maybe Sonny Gray from the Red Sox, or the Red Sox all of a sudden, since they're in the hunt, they're like, these guys are getting ready to shop. We may not shop them now because we're in the battle ourselves. So, anyway, it's going to be interesting. I keep checking the phone. Hello, Gloria Coball. How you doing, lady? Thanks for watching. And George Young, hello, sir. Thanks for watching. We're here again at Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothing Store in downtown Bristol. Been here 93 years. Brand new sponsor. We're tickled to death they're coming on board. We like the old boy a lot, Hugh, Papa Hugh, and little Hugh. Of course, we haven't met Papa yet. He's getting ready to come on the screen. He's putting on his makeup, getting ready. So, well, the man said I've been buying coats here for 40 years. I've been buying here 40 years, but I've been buying them for a long time. So he kind of went, kind of jerked my chain. That's all right. So good. That's what guys do. They go back and forth, don't they? They stick and get stuck. All right, let's take a look at the standings. In the East, Tampa Bay was a game and a half lead over the Yankees. Yankees are hot. They've won 7 out of 10. The Red Sox don't look now. I mean, they're 4 over, and they're set. They've won 7 out of 10. The Red Sox are right there, and they're in the wild card hunt for sure. They're only 7 games back. The Yankees are a game and a half back. Got some interesting weekend series coming up. We'll tell you about that in a moment. Baltimore, they're in the hunt for a wild card spot. Toronto put a fork in them. They're done for the season. They're 10 under, and they have an outside shot right now getting to the wild card, but Tampa Bay leads the Yankees by a game and a half in the East. In the Central, the White Sox lead Cleveland by a game and a half. Minnesota 2 back. Detroit 5 back. They're in the hunt for a wild card, but for the division, I mean, here's the White Sox with the laughing stock of the league last year. They're 55 and 51. I mean, they're not going away, and so they have done very well at home. They're 32 and 21 at home. In the division, they're 18 and 12. That's the big differential there, and they've again own a game and a half lead over Cleveland. In the Central, the the Guardians have lost 7 out of 10. Interesting, they don't play well at home. They're only 27 and 26 in Cleveland. They're only 500 on the road, 28-28. So the Guardians are a game over, a game and a half back. In the West, Evan Carter, the Texas Rangers. Carter, another big night last night. Evan Carter, again, went, 2 for, so what did he do yesterday? Oh, I got it one of these. Oh, I got it in the pitching lineup. See, Evan Carter, there he goes. 2 for 3. His 28th RBI last night. He scored a run and stole his 14th base. So Evan Carter heating up. He has got 2 for 3, 1 for 3. He is 6 for 10 in his last 4 games. 3 games. So Evan Carter warming up. Rangers lead it by 2 over the Houston Astros. Seattle's dropped down to 2.5. The Astros are surging. They've won 7 out of 10. The Rangers have won 6 out of 10. Interestingly enough, Texas and Houston play each other this weekend at Minute Maid Park in Houston. So the West right now with the Rangers. In the National League, the Braves lead the Phillies. They're getting a little breathing room. It was down to 2. Now they pushed it back to a six-game differential. The Braves have won 6 out of 10. The Phillies have lost 7 out of 10. Washington's cooled off. And so it's a 2-horse race right now for Atlanta and Philadelphia. In the Central, they just keep on keeping on. They're now tied with the best record in baseball, the Milwaukee Brewers. They're tied with the Dodgers at 67 and 40. It's incredible. They just keep playing. If you told me one guy on the team right now, besides Mizorowski, who's the star of the Milwaukee Brewers, I couldn't tell you. Maybe Woodruff, the pitcher. As far as hitters, I couldn't tell you. I mean, they're a bunch of guys just play and play well. I think it's in large part that the manager, Pat Murphy, does an incredible job just keeping their heads screwed on straight, playing good baseball. The Brewers have won 7 out of 10. The Cubs have won 7 out of 10. And they're coming. They're 6 out. The Pirates and the wild card team, they are 12.5 out, but they're in the hunt for a wild card spot. So right now to win the divisions, Milwaukee and the Cubs. In the West, it's the Dodgers. I mean, really, don't have to go any further. The Dodgers have won 6 out of 10. Arizona's 11.5 back. They're not going anywhere fast, so there you go. Now, for the wild card in Major League Baseball, if you stop today, your 3 teams are the Yankees, Boston, and Cleveland, interestingly enough. So Cleveland, right behind them, Minnesota, half game out. Houston's a game out. Seattle's a game and a half out. Baltimore's 2.5 back, and even Detroit's 3.5 back. You got to throw all those in the hat. Again, we got 60 days left in baseball, but just to go for saying sake here at Blakely Mitchell, you have 3, 5, 7, 8 teams in the American League that are in the hunt for a wild card. In the National League right now, if you stop, to be the Cubs, Philadelphia, and Arizona. Pirates are a game out. Washington's a game out. San Diego's a game and a half back. The Marlins are 2 games back. The Cardinals, who are under 500, are 2.5 back. They're in the hunt for a wild card. And the Reds are 6 games under. They're 50 and 56. Yet they're only 5 games back, so you got to throw them in the hat as a possible wild card team. So, and again, we got a lot of baseball left to play. Got 2 more months to go. And so Shane Bieber last night, former Cy Young Award winner, the guy he walked 6 guys in the first inning. Now, he blames it on the heat. Now, I'm not sure I buy that one, but he said, it was so hot and muggy in Washington, I sweated a lot. And so because I sweated a lot, I couldn't control the baseball. And so I just didn't have any grip. Okay, but don't they have the powder, and they got the rosin bag. that it's a little bag on the back of the mound. Okay, you go to the rosin bag. He issued walks to 6 of the 9 batters he faced, including 3 walks with the bases loaded. Now, this is Major League Baseball. This is not T-ball. This is Major League Baseball. He walked 3 bases loaded, so they got 3 RBIs unearned with bases loaded walks. And so he's only the 4th pitcher since 1969 to issue 6 walks in the first inning of a game. Todd Van Poppel did in 94. Ryan Dempster did in 2001. Daniel Cabrera did in 2006. Now, the manager took up on him and said the hot weather in Washington affected him, something which his starter concurred. He said that Bieber was sweating a lot, which led to issue with his grip on the baseball. And I guess that's to a point, I guess. But, again, you have a rosin bag. Can you not call time and bring a towel out, wipe your hands off, or your arms off? I mean, I get it, you're sweating with the humidity. I totally understand that. But anyway, this guy's a Cy Young Award winner. All right, let's take a look at a couple more baseball notes before we take a break. And Big Hugh's going to be on the show. We're looking again. We're live here at Blakely Mitchell in downtown Bristol. L.A. Dodgers, a lot of their guys getting healthier. That's not a good sign. They're the best team in baseball. Again, Enrique Hernandez getting ready to come off the injured list. Blake Snell, the $182 million starting pitcher, could be back next week. Will Smith, the everyday catcher for the Dodgers, could be back, come back from a neck injury. But the guy they're still going to keep off the mound for the time being, Shohei Ohtani. So he had a 30-pitch bullpen session in Philly back on the All-Star break. Had another workout, and a couple of days later, they postponed that. So his knee is not responding. And so Ohtani, they're going to keep him off the mound, let him continue to hit. So, but still, with him being even 50% at the plate, he's still pretty good. So anyway, the Dodgers are getting ready to get healthy pretty quick, and so look out. And now they're talking about going after Tariq Skubal to kind of complete their pitching staff. So we'll see. That is an incredibly big move if the Dodgers can do that. So the trade deadline, here it is. Skubal's rumors are heating up. They've lost 3 straight games. Their playoff odds are going down to 2s, but he's already said he wants to stay in Detroit. So Tariq Skubal, that's one guy that everybody's talking about. Also, C.J. Abrams, the starting shortstop for the All-Star shortstop for the Nationals. They may be shopping him. Let's see. You are looking for shortstop help in Boston. They're looking to buy. The Cubs are trying to bolster everybody's trying to help pitching, trying to upgrade their pitching. So that's kind of where they are in the trade deadline. And so everybody, depending on where they are in the hunt for the wild card, when we showed there's 8 teams in the American League and the National League, both are in the hunt right now for a wild card spot. Here's your schedule for this Wednesday. In the afternoon games, Philadelphia, Miami. Jesus Luzardo is on the mound. He's 9-5, going for his 10th win of the season in Miami. It'll be hot and muggy in Florida in the middle of the day. Whew, talk about sweating. They'll be sweating in Miami today. Arizona, Pittsburgh. You have Toronto and Washington. You have Baltimore and Detroit. Skubal may be making his last start for the Tigers. He's on the mound today at 1:10 in Detroit against Trevor Rogers in Baltimore. Atlanta will open up again. That Smith Shawver's going to go in that first game at 1:10. The second game night of the doubleheader, they got rained out last night, will be Chris Sales. So be very interesting to see how Smith Shawver does in his comeback appearance against the Mets at 1:10 in New York today. Milwaukee at San Francisco and Colorado at San Diego. Those are all day games. Under the lights tonight, Texas, Evan Carter and the boys are in Tampa Bay again. Mackenzie Gore will go for the Rangers tonight. 6:40 start in Tampa. Cleveland will be in Cincinnati. The Reds will have Singer on the mound, who is trade bait for Cincinnati. Atlanta, Chris Sale, that second game of the double dip, will be in New York tonight. And the 7:10 first pitch. Yankees in Chicago. That's a good matchup there as far as 2 teams in the hunt. And then Kansas City and Minnesota. And then you also have tonight the Cubs in St. Louis, Houston and L.A. to battle the Angels, Red Sox on the left coast to battle the Athletics, and Seattle will be in L.A. to battle the Dodgers. Emerson Hancock is a guy we just talked about as a possible trade bait for the Mariners. Will go against Eric Lauer for the Dodgers. Now, this weekend got some good matchups. This weekend, looking ahead, the Yankees will be in Chicago to battle the Cubs. The White Sox and Tampa Bay, 2 division leaders, will be in Florida this weekend. It's going to be a big series. Washington will be in Atlanta to battle the Braves. Texas, as we said, will be in Houston. Minute Maid Park to battle the Astros, a team that's chasing right now for second place. They are Houston, the front-running Texas in the AL West. The Red Sox will be in L.A. to battle the Dodgers. And Pittsburgh and Paul Skeens will be in Cincinnati to battle the Reds. So that's your schedule for Major League Baseball on this Wednesday, July the 29th. Saying happy birthday to Martina McBride today. She is 60. Also, happy birthday to Dak Prescott, the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. He's 33 today. And who's the other one we told you having a birthday? Charles Schwab's having a birthday, the financial dude. He's 89 years old. Quick break. We'll be right back. We're live here at Blakely Mitchell. Get to meet the man who runs the place, Daddy Hugh, next on the Tom Daly Sports. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
You're one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club Savings Account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bmycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club Savings Account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we brought in the man, the myth, the legend. Been at it for a long time. Man, it's 93 years this business. That's awesome.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
So give me the history. How did it get started?
Well, in 1933, there was 2 stores, Baker Mitchell and Smith Blakely. And during the Depression, they combined to form Blakely Mitchell.
Baker Mitchell, and what was the other one?
Smith Blakely.
Let me write that. That's cool. That is really neat. So I'm going to write that down so I won't forget that because I will.
That's been a long time ago.
So Baker Mitchell and Smith Blakely.
Uh-huh.
They were both here in Bristol?
Yes. One on the Tennessee side, one on the Virginia side.
Wow. So they said, why keep fighting each other?
Well, during the Depression, they took enough merchandise from each store to open a store up.
Wow.
I didn't say take, but I said it's called steal.
Steal. There you go. There you go. That's neat.
One.
Yeah. 65 years.
Yeah.
Wow. So you have, what'd you say, over 400 suit jackets in here, you think? Every bit of it?
Close to it, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, at least that many.
Yeah, we're not going to
And
count
probably
them.
in sport coats, probably more than that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking sport coats. There's got to be
Sport
more.
coats about 1,000.
I was going to say there's a ton of them. I mean, you just seen one. They're all the way down that wall that you can't see on the other side of the camera, all the way to the front of the store. Back to. So there's over 1,000 sport coats in there, easy.
Yes.
And they got a lot of them got yellow tags on, which means they are half price.
Some good buys.
So
good buys.
So the sale started typically on the summer sale because this one just got going. So it's only a week or so into it. But typically I mean, what do folks come in on the summer sale and get? Sport coats, is that the big seller?
Used to, they came in and got everything. Nowadays, it's whatever they're wanting.
Yeah.
It's not a need like it was back in the 70s and 80s.
People went away from dressing up for a long time, but now it's come back around.
It's come back. Sport coats have really come back strong because they can wear them with jeans and, look sharp and wear an open collar shirt and stuff of that nature. Suits are still for interviews, funerals, weddings.
Right. But sport coats are universal. You wear them anytime.
It's like you do yours.
Yep. That's what I do every day.
Every day.
Blue jeans and a polo shirt and a.
That's right. A lot of people do it.
Sport coat from Blakely
I won't
Mitchell.
do that yet.
Yeah. That's a good looking jacket. Talk about that one.
This one came from, this is Manzoni. It's from Italy. It's a nice little coat, a lot of texture, and wear it with caramel pants. Got my Allen Evans shoes on.
Yep. Get your
tennis shoes, my tennis shoes on, my Allen Evans.
Yep. Get your orange tie. Looks good.
Orange tie. Yep.
So, all right, I'm going to start because you're going to educate me here because I don't know all these. So, Hart-Schaffner marks are suits?
Hart-Schaffner marks suits and sport coats.
All right. Giles and Jasper.
Giles and Jasper is a good price intermediate sport coat.
Okay.
Like what Tom has on today is a Giles and Jasper with my label, private label.
Good jacket, too, folks.
Good jackets.
Lightweight. Can wear it in the wintertime, wear it in the summer. Again, I wear them everywhere. They say, don't you sweat? I said, no, I don't.
No.
They're lightweight. And so I don't know what it's made out of, but it works. It's lightweight. Stetson.
Stetson hats. Still a good quality American-made felt hat.
Okay.
Sell a lot of them.
Is it Raffie?
Raffie.
Raffie. R-A-F-F-I-E.
That is a classy knit shirt, sweater vest, quarter zips, made out of merino wools and cashmere.
All right here, Blakely Mitchell. Then you got this one called Barocci. Did I say it right?
Barocci. That's the pants that I wear.
Okay, Barocci pants.
They're Super 150s made in Italy.
Wow.
Italian made. Very nice. You ought to try a pair on. You'll wear them out.
Then you've got Grayson. Tell me about, of course, huge shipments from Grayson.
Grayson's a great golf line.
Florsheim is the shoes.
Florsheim, Allen Evans, Allbirds,
Martin Dingman. Kangols, I said right?
Kangol. Kangol's a cap.
Okay. I'm looking at all these different products. Macer, M-A-Y-S-E-R. Macer.
Macer's my straw hats. They're Panamas. They're made in Germany. They're true Ecuadorian Panama leaves, which are woven together. That's a Panama.
Wilkes and Riley.
That's my dress shirt line.
Okay.
All cotton, no iron. You wash and wear. Do not send to dry cleaners.
Oh,
They
really?
come out perfect. Yeah, got one on.
You never have to.
Never touch an iron.
Really? Sold. Hit that bell.
Never
I like
touch it,
those.
yeah.
Wilkes and Riley. I don't want to. When I wear a dress, I'm not
It's
right.
a good dress shirt.
We're not going to turn on an iron. So you don't have to iron them.
No. Oh, no.
I love it.
I've never ironed a shirt.
Burl, B-E-R-L-E. Am I saying it right?
That's a dress slack line, one of the oldest ones.
Okay.
We're one of the oldest customers for Burl in the country.
I would think after 93 years, I would say that.
Yeah. By count numbers, we're number 51. So just take them out of the United States.
Really?
Yeah. And
51.
51.
Been around that long. 51, that's their account number. So there's 50 stores ahead of them, and that tells you a lot about this store, no question. So I did not know that. I'm blown away. 93 years I've been in business.
Yeah, this is a good thing. It's customer service.
Absolutely.
Great merchandise, and come in and say hi to us.
Yep.
Come in and sit and talk and have a seat.
Yep.
Like Tom does. He comes in and sits all the time and talks to me.
Yep. 2 locations, downtown where we are, downtown Bristol on State Street, and downtown Kingsport on Broad Street with Brother Bill. They're 2 brothers. Hugh runs this one, and Bill runs the one in Kingsport. And many times they'll call up and say, I'm out of this. Can you get me that? And they swap back and forth. So you look over here, you got sunglasses. Tell me about the sunglass line.
I carry Costas.
Okay.
Great sunglass. You know, don't sell a lot of them, but during festivals like Rhythm and Roots and the races, sell pretty many of them.
Yep.
And they're guaranteed. You can send them back to the company, get them repaired.
I see belts over there.
Yep, got 5 belt lines.
5 belt lines. So you got belts here. You've got sunglasses. You obviously got the shoes. You've got ties. We didn't really talk about ties, but you guys sell bow ties?
Yes, sell bow ties.
Bow ties and regular ties. You have the zipper ties?
A few.
Few of those.
I got to find some more of them at the show.
Yeah.
We're getting ready to go to the show next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's the show at?
Charlotte.
Going to Charlotte.
Been going there I've been going there 55 years.
Wow. So are you buying for Christmas? Are you buying for the
Buying
holidays?
for next spring.
Next spring. Really?
Yeah, we've already bought for fall 6 months ago.
Wow.
They got to produce the merchandise.
So you went for the fall merchandise back in December, January, February. Wow. So now you're going next week to get for next spring.
Next spring.
Is there a trend? I mean, do you know this far out what's going to be hot or what's?
You never know anymore. You try to. That's what my son's for. He'll buy the trendy stuff.
Right.
I'm still classical. I'm still basic.
That's it.
I mean, when you buy something from me, it's going to last you. You know, it's not going out of style. Let's put it that way.
Colder weather's coming, unfortunately, around the corner, fall and winter. So you have
top coats.
You have top coats.
Yes.
Leather jackets, bomber jackets.
Yes.
So, folks, I mean, it's all
gloves.
Got gloves.
Leather gloves, you know.
Used to sell T-shirts, underwear. Still sell those?
Sell sacks. Sacks. It's a new line.
Oh, it's a new line of clothing.
It's good underwear and good T-shirts. The other line is gone.
Yeah. You even sell cologne too, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's really, when I say one-stop shop, I'm not. They're one-stop shop. So, are these ties?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna just grab one right here. This is a tie.
Bruno Patelli.
Bruno Patelli.
He's my friend he lives in Brooklyn. He's got his own tie line. Ties run like $45, $50. All silk.
Wow, they are.
Great prices. I mean, you go anywhere else, anywhere in the country, you're going to see them a lot more.
There's a whole table over here, folks. How many are on this table, you guess? Probably 30 or 40, if not more.
50, and then I've got a rack up front. It's got about 100, and I've got another rack. It's got about 40.
I like coming up here. All right, I'm going to come back. I like coming up here. This is good. So right now through August 22nd, shorts, polos, tees, swimwear, summer sportswear, 20 to 50% off.
Yes, good buys. We've got some nice quality merchandise that hasn't been picked over yet.
Mm-hmm.
Please come in and see us.
Yep, because the closer you get into the sale, it will be picked over, right?
Sure does.
So
this weekend, this weekend will be the first full weekend
of the sale.
Of the sale, yes.
And they'll hit it hard.
They try to hit. Most of the time, they hit it hard.
Yeah. You used to have billfolds.
They do have wallets.
Still have wallets, billfolds, socks. I mean, they got it, folks. One-stop shop for the gentleman. And so, here's the thing.
Head to toe.
You get what you pay for. So you can get online and order some whatever. And here's the thing I like, because I came up here today and bought a jacket, so I tried it on. I'm going to tighten. Will you take it out or take it up, whatever?
Let it out a little bit.
But they do the what's the word I want to say? Tailoring. Thank you. And so when you order something, there's a 50-50 shot it ain't gonna fit. I'm just telling you. When you come up here, okay, the price, you get what you pay for. I mean, I've had this jacket for. I'm pretty sure I bought this right after COVID.
You did, I think.
So that's I've had it 4 or 5 years. Looks brand new, and I wear these jackets every day. And so my point is, you get what you pay for. So the price that you pay up here, or you can get some whatever off brand, and you can order it comes in plastic and shrink wrapped. It's okay, but if you want quality, you walk up here, and they'll help you put it on. I think that's really cool. I said, I'll help you. I can put it on. No, I'm going to help you. He helps me put my jacket on. What's this customer service? No, it's probably not a big deal to you all, but I thought that's pretty cool that they do that. And they need alterations, and they do tailoring if you need that. So it's here. The decision maker is this guy right here. So anything you need fixed or taken up or taken out or whatever, you do that. You have alteration, and so
we do alterations now. We just have to. We just do it on our clothing that we sell.
Yeah.
You buy stuff over online, you got to get it fixed. Good luck.
Yeah, exactly right. If you buy it, if you buy it here, they alter if need to be, what you buy here. So they'll get what you pay for. Now you got vests up there. Tell us about those vests.
Finally found some nice dress vests. Got about 5 colors. A lot of people we're doing a lot of weddings. They're wearing vests and a tie and a pair of slacks for weddings, and we're selling them for our suits too. They'll go with your suits.
Talk about your hats, the Stetson hats. You're gonna get me a black straw hat. Is what you
I'm gonna
say?
try to get you a black straw hat. Tom won't wear a straw hat in the summertime.
Which defies logic, right?
Yeah, he wears that black wool hat. He's got it all the time.
All the time.
It's fun.
It is fun. But he
I'll
said
give him a hard time about it every time I see him.
he gives me a hard time every time he sees about anything. So that's good. That's why we're buddies.
That's right.
How long we been buddies?
At least 40 years.
You've told me that. Okay.
Well, you were coming here before you started working.
That's true. And I was hanging out with Bill down there when I used to do the morning show in Kingsport.
And that's been
a long time ago. So, well. Oh, do you remember? She would make. Remember, she brought me a rhubarb pie one time. Oh yeah, and I remember when. All right, I remember when Bill's girls swam at DB.
Played tennis.
One of them swam, didn't she?
Yeah.
One of them swam. One
I
of
know
them
one
played
played
tennis.
tennis because she went to state.
Yeah. So, and they're grown now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Got married and got kids, probably.
Nope.
No, but they're grown. So, anyway, we go back a long way. So that's okay. We love it. Hello, Jonathan Morton. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. We're here live again at Blakely Mitchell. The summer clearance sale is starting. So sizes, let's start with the suit coats. It goes from 32 to...
Suit coats will go from 34 short to 52 extra long.
Okay. Then you go sport coats. Is that different?
That's sport coats. Now, suits,
okay.
I go from a 36 short to a 52 extra long.
All right. I said breeches a while ago. That's redneck. Pants, your trousers?
Trousers go from a few 29s, 30 to 58.
58 waist?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Runs the gamut to meet it.
I fit anybody.
There you go. Shoe sizes go from what to what?
I carry 8s to 14s.
There you go.
And I carry wides also.
There you go. So, man, I like those ties. Those are Bruno Patelli's, how you say it? Let me hit one right here. This is really good-looking ties. I don't wear a lot of ties like I used to, but, man, they're silky, too.
They're silk.
They're on sale, too, folks. So there you go. Look at this. That not sharp looking? That'd go with white, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes.
So I'm a fashion dude. That wouldn't go with that. It's too, no.
You could wear that with that.
Yeah, it doesn't really jive, though, was it?
Well, a little bright.
A little bright.
Hey.
White shirt, though, it looked good with that, wouldn't it? This jacket. So if I had a white shirt on with that, does that look good?
Too much blue.
Okay. So, well, there goes that. So, and that's what I like about him. He tells it like it is. So this is going to be a really goofy question. What's the coolest part of you working and owning Blakely Mitchell? What's the coolest part of this job for you? Or most gratifying? How about that? What's your most gratifying part of this job?
Meeting different people.
Yeah. We didn't talk about that geographically. I mean, you've got them from Bristol. They come in from all over the place, don't they?
Most of my business is 2/3 of my business out of town.
There you go. So.
I mean, yesterday was Elizabethton, Chicago,
Johnson City.
Johnson City, and
Abington.
Half mine's Abington.
Southwest Virginia.
It is really, and then a lot of from over in North Carolina.
Yep.
And then I got 2 or 3 groups from Florida. Matter of fact, I got a lady coming up from Atlanta to meet me Saturday.
Wow.
That's been shopping here. Her husband shopped here. Dr. Lowry shopped here for all his life.
So you've been out of 93 years. So how many, I don't know if you know the answer to this, how many men's clothing stores like yours still exist in this country? Probably not a whole lot.
There's like 10 in Virginia and probably 9 or 10 in Tennessee.
That's it.
That's haberdashers that carry it all.
Wow.
Not talking about specialty stores.
Wow.
I'm talking about true clothing stores.
There you go, folks. And this one's been here 93 years in the Tri-Cities, 65 years this location. Of course, the other locations in Broad Street and downtown Kingsport. Yeah.
When it was originally Fuller and Hillman, it's been there since 1928 in the same building.
Wow. Folks, that's longevity. And you know this, I don't need to tell you, to be in business that long, you got to be doing something right to be able to take care of folks for 93 years here in 1928. So they've been down even longer down in
Yes, they have.
Kingsport.
When it was, yes.
5 more years. They've been there 98 years.
The store itself.
Wow.
Blakely Mitchell.
Wow. So, folks, there you go. It's real simple. Proof's in the pudding. It sells itself. And so why we're here is because the clearance sale's going on, 15 to 50% off everything on the summer clearance, suits, sport coats, pants, shoes, and hats. And now through August 22nd, there you see on the ad, you see shorts, polos, T-shirts, swimwear, summer sportswear, 20 to 50% off. Go to the website, check it out, BlakelyMitchell.com. It's our first trip up. We're coming back. So I like it already. I like hanging out with these guys. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. It is a big week. We've got high school football coming up in, 23 days out. Our high school footballs. We're going to go down the line, take a look at who's playing who in that first week right after this from Phil's Dream Pit. Getting ready to open that second store, or second restaurant, if you will, in Elizabethton off Eastern Star exit right now. The second one, they're under process of renovating the late Dan Britt's Big Dan's Barbecue and make that Phil's Dream Pit downtown Elizabethton. So here's Tara about the catering from Phil's on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And the Tom Taylor Sports Show, summertime's here, catering. How can you help us with an event?
Well, we're doing weddings, rehearsal dinners, reunions, graduation parties. And even if you feel like it's getting down to the wire, give us a call.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can usually accommodate you.
Absolutely. So do you bring and set it up? Do we come get it? How does that work?
All of the above. So you can either have us come out and do a full catering where we have like a crew of people come and serve your guests and clean up afterwards. We also have our mini catering where it's just one person that comes out and like makes sandwiches, and then you do the rest buffet, the sides and everything buffet style. We can also do a drop-off and setup, and that's where we deliver it to your location and set everything up. And then we can also do, pick up in the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
So basically we can, and whatever you need to meet your budget, we can work with.
Sure, the budget. Now, on the menu itself, do we pick? Do you have certain items we pick for catering, or is it anything on the menu?
It's pretty much anything on the menu is available for the catering. I may, if you want some advice, I'm happy to give it,
So, phone number is?
423-798-7899.
423-798-7899 to get your catering needs taken care of right here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. Here's your catering coordinator. She is the lady who can make it go for you. Tara Salamino from Phil's Dream Pit, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're back. We're ready to go. Andrew Lewis, Northeast Community Credit Union. Readers are winners. Year number 2. We're jacked up to do it again this year.
We're so excited.
Yep, we are excited. And so it's a chance for these kids at Eastside Elementary, Westside Elementary, and Harold McCormick Elementary win some cool prizes for reading. What's going on?
The first 9 weeks, we're going to be giving out those cool water bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Second 9 weeks, T-shirts.
T-shirts with a new design.
Absolutely. New color, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The third 9 weeks, we're going to have a sweet new sticker. We'll get more into that later.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Whole point is readers are winners. Year number 2 at the 3 elementary schools and Elizabethton City Schools. Thanks to Northeast Community Credit Union. They're paying for all this through their corporate sponsor, and we love them for doing that. The bottom line is leaders are readers, readers are winners. Year number 2, getting ready to get started up soon, like right now, right away, for all these youngsters, again, at Harold McCormick, Westside and Eastside Elementary. Big thanks to the Northeast Community Credit Union for partnering with us to do Readers are Winners in Elizabethton City Schools. We're talking to our buddy Dr. Eric Carter from Lingerfeld Drug Center, one of our proud sponsors of the show, and Cyclone Sports. A lot of pharmacies out there, a lot of drugstores out there. Why, in your humble opinion, should we come and trade at Lingerfeld Drug Center?
Yes, I think our customers are our family. We treat people how I'd want my family to be treated. And that's, we can come in after hours for you if you need, or deliver to you. I think we just go the extra mile. A lot of times at a big chain or something, if you need a refill and it's out of refills, it's too bad. But we'll call the doctor, send them messages, and keep bothering them until they get them sent in to us. So we want to do everything we can to make sure our customers have their medicine and are happy.
Customer service, folks. Again, Lingerfield Drug Center down here beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, let's take a look at high school football. There you see on the screen 23 days, 6 hours and 14 minutes. But who's counting? We're ready to roll. All right, so week 1, here's who's playing where. In no particular order, Hampton, the Bulldogs, open up at Avery County. Providence Academy will be playing football at Twin Springs in Nicholsville against the Fighting Titans. On a Thursday night, Knox Powell at Anderson County. That's a big one. And so that'll be a Thursday night game, so that'll be in 22 days. Also, Chattanooga Baylor with DGG, the hot rod that's the number 1 running back. It's going to Tennessee. He'll open up at home against Brentwood Academy. Then on Friday night, which will be August 21st, you've got, again, in no particular order, Cherokee hosting Pigeon Forge. Granger will be at Claiborne. Jeff County at Cobb County. Daniel Boone opens at home against Volunteer. Iroquois County will be in Jonesboro to battle Crockett. Dobbins Bennett hosts the Bobcats of Knox Central. Science Hill and Elizabeth, and that's our game in 23 days. Sevier County and Farragut will play on a Saturday at Farragut. Greenville and Morristown West open up in Greenville. Unaka plays at Happy Valley. Northview Academy will be in Knox Carter. Here's a biggie. Alcoa and Maryville. Week 1. Whew, that'd be a big one. South Green to Morristown East. Tennessee High will be at the Stone Castle hosting Westridge. Johnson County will be at Sullivan East on Thursday. And Cosby will play at West Green. Now, since we're in Bristol, we're going to get Coach Brown on, but he had a previous commitment, so we're going to try and get him on sooner than later, the athletic director from Tennessee High. So their schedule looks like this. They open up with Westridge, and they come to Betsy. Then they go to Science Hill. Then they come back home to Cobb County. Then they brought it back, which they should have, the TVAC game, the bragging rights for Bristol. That'll be at home against the Virginia Bearcats on September the 18th at the Stone Castle. They discontinued that for a while, which made no sense to me. So they brought it back. Morristown West, Morristown East to play that game. DB and Science Hill plays that game. Elizabethton and Science Hill, Elizabeth and Greenville play those big games. And so Tennessee High, Virginia High have renewed that rivalry, which I think is really cool. That's going to be in September the 18th, or on September the 18th. Then they go to Abington, they go to Crockett, they go to Morristown West. They come back home for the final 2 against Sevier County and Daniel Boone. They were 6-5 last year, were the Tennessee High Vikings, and they lost the opening round to Knox Falls 31-23. Cyclones beat them up here last year 26-21. And so, of course, Elizabeth went 8-3 last year, losing opening round of the playoff against Gibbs at 24-17. So we got a 2-game losing streak we're trying to snap. We lost to Greenville and to Gibbs, and so before that we'd won 2, 4, 6. We'd won 8 in a row. So last year's game in Johnson City in that steam bath, we lost 27-20. That was a game where it rained. I was going to say it snowed. It rained. They came out and had a lightning delay of about 90 minutes. And then it came out, it was like in the jungle. It was a steam bath. It was unbelievable how muggy and humid it was. And Science Hill prevailed 27-20 a year ago. So the same 2 in 23 days, 6 hours, and 11 minutes. But who's counting? We're excited about it. So that's what's going on against Tennessee High. Will be our second opponent of the season, again at Citizens Bank Stadium. And so we will, again, be ready for that coming up here in 23 days, 6 hours, and 11 minutes. Lynn, come over for a minute. Come over here and talk to me. Why don't you come over? I want to talk to this lady. This is one of the coolest ladies in the world. You've seen her at the basketball games, and now you're doing volleyball too, right?
I am.
That's awesome. So how many years have you been doing basketball?
20 years.
20 years she's been official. How has the game changed in 20 years? Leaps and bounds?
Leaps and bounds. I think in girls basketball, I think it's gotten stronger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for a long time. I know in Bristol, we've had some good teams over the years, but I think all across the board, girls are getting better at basketball.
Which is tougher to call, a boys' game or a girls' game, or is it about the same?
about the same. I think the thing that's the difference is the level of play.
Mm-hmm. Is a boys' game? Let's see. I'm trying to think when I call the games. To me, the boys' games are faster. There's more speed up and down the court. Is that a fair analysis or not?
That's a fair analysis. Yes.
Yeah. So, anyway, every time I go to she knows every time I go to a ball game, she's calling a game. I always do this because she knows I'm wearing a Blakely Mitchell sport coat, and that Hub runs the store here. 93 years. That's pretty cool. 93 years they've been in business. I didn't know that until I got here today. So they're a brand new sponsor. We love it. So they are implementing, they're going to kind of phase it in, but they're going to implement a shot clock into high school basketball. Is that good, bad? What's your take on that?
I think it's good. I think it'll improve the game to speed of play. It'll also help with kids that are going to go on to the next level. They need to be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think the hard part's going to be the expense and also getting trained.
Agree with 100%.
Yeah, training people to do it. So that all schools have somebody that knows what they're doing.
I've never heard the cost yet, but I know they got to have 2 shot clocks, one on each end of the floor or wherever they're going to hang them up on the rafters or whatever, but properly close down on the floor you can see them. And you got to have somebody, you got to have the software, I guess what you want to call it, there at the scorer's table, which is already cramped at most places. And then you got to have somebody to run it, which is another expense. You got to pay somebody to do it, right?
Right.
So it's all right there. So the shot clock, they're phasing it in. I think it's going to be in by the 2029 season. So they can put them in little by little. I think you can use them now in the Hall of Fame games, Hall of Champion games, but they have to be in for sure, and they're going to count by the 2029 season. I think it's the way it's going to be. So what's the toughest call? So I refereed 1 year. I don't know if you knew that, but I stepped away from radio and broadcasting for a year. I was Dale Ford's little protege or whatever. I was not a protege, but I was his guy that he was going to groom. So we went everywhere. So I'm going to tell you what I think was the toughest one for me. For you as an official, what's the toughest call to make right now in the flow of the game?
In the flow of the game, always they said the charge block call.
That's what it was. That's what mine was.
And still, that's an issue. We study it all the time, and they've done some statistics, and 90% of the time we call a charge, it's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
So do we miss them sometimes? Sure we do.
Sure.
But that and the travel, the travel rules have changed, and what you're watching on TV and what we're supposed to call in high school are 2 different things.
What is a Euro step? Is that what it's called, a Euro?
Well, Euro step is a move to the basket, and it involves what you have to watch is when the ball comes to rest, when the dribble ends is sort of how you judge on what's starting there. And the other thing that was big that they changed this last year is we always called it the bunny hop. You think the Caitlin Clark step back shot.
Mm-hmm.
So in the past, a jump stop had to be clean, meaning both feet came down simultaneously. Now at that jump stop, if it's very close to simultaneous, we don't call that. So that was a change this last year to try to help with that little bunny hop on the jump shot.
And see, here's what we're dealing with, because she's got to make you got to make a snap decision. I mean, we can sit here and speculate and go, well, this is what I would do. But you're in the heat of the battle. You're going up and down the floor. You have to make a snap decision real quick about the charge. Is it when I and that's a long time ago when I refereed. I only did it 1 year, but they said, watch the defensive guy. He determines the call. If he's moving, then it's a block. I mean, it's a foul. But if he's not moving stationary, it's a charge.
That's inaccurate.
So that's wrong.
Yeah, you can move. You can move laterally. You can turn your back to protect yourself. You can put your arms up to protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have the way that you make it legal is that you've established legal guarding position, which is 6 feet and you're shoulders to shoulders with the offensive player.
There you go.
6 feet's a long way.
It is a long way. So you go to these gyms. When you walk out of a gym, half of them's going to hate you and nobody ever gets beat. That's what I like. I never get on the officials, and I'm thinking, okay, because I was there once, and it's easier. Anybody can be an armchair quarterback sitting there and go, oh, they can't call, she can't call. Okay.
Right.
Come get it. They're looking for officials. They'd love for you to sign up, and they'll give you a shirt, and you can, or you'll buy a shirt, and you can join the club as officials. But you tune them out. You have to be able to tune them out, because what I find fascinating when I call these games, nobody ever gets beat anymore. It's like somebody else's fault. Well, some nights, let's just face it, some nights the other team's better than you are. You may play them 10 times. You may beat them the other 9, but the night you play them, they're just better. But it's always the official's fault. I mean, that's always hear the fans going off the floor going, they blew the call, blah, 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 blah. So how do you tune that out? Because I know you do.
You have to.
Yeah, you just call the game.
Yeah, so I always joke around that 50% of the time I'm making somebody mad.
Sure, and you're right.
And
you do.
Even if I go watch a game, you can't help but have a feeling towards one game or another. As a fan, you're going to be watching certain things that you may not see. You may not fuss about any calls that benefit you, but the minute they don't benefit you, you're going to fuss. But as far as tuning them out, my focus is just calling the game, being fair, trying to get the call right, and hustle.
That's my hustle. That's the key to it. Being in position to make the call. See, that was my next question. When you and Hugo watch a ball game, or you go somewhere and watch a basketball game, do you watch it as a fan, or do you catch yourself evaluating the official? If it's I don't know where you go to watch a game, but do you catch yourself doing that? Or you just watch as a fan?
After you become an official, you watch the officials.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. You still have, like, if you're watching your home team play or whatever, somebody that you favor, you have to watch yourself to not be biased, but it's natural.
So I watched a little bit, not much, of the WNBA, and I'm thinking, I mean, it's almost become, for me as a fan, mug ball. I mean, it's like the other night I saw this girl's come across court and just elbowed Caitlin Clark and knocked her to the floor, and I'm thinking, where are the officials? I mean, is it just me, or is that particular? I mean, it's like every night they're getting a lot of publicity, a lot of hype about the physicality of the game. Is that fair? Or is it unfair?
It changes the game, and I don't understand exactly what their rationale is. I know in the college officiating and all of our training, it's basic basketball. You know, foul's a foul. So evidently they're allowing that maybe for to please the crowd or whatever. I don't know.
I don't either, but she seems to take a lot of heat in the literal sense.
Right.
It gets knocked around a lot. Now, some say she's a crybaby, but, you know, she gets knocked around a lot.
Yeah.
So, crybaby or not, getting up off the floor hurt is getting up off the floor sore or hurt, whatever. So.
Right. This summer, I have to tell you, I did something. I played in the Senior Olympics on a 3-on-3 basketball tournament.
Did you really?
Right. And I have told everybody it was akin to the roller derby. And we have video evidence. And he was a good husband. He videoed some plays. And the one play that I took a charge unknowingly, he didn't laugh at all until he knew I was okay.
Oh, it was pretty
brutal.
Pretty brutal. Yes. Where'd you go to play?
We played at Franklin High School. So it was the Tennessee State Senior Olympics.
How cool.
And I got talked into it by a couple of girls who used to play at Unicoi County. That one lives in Nashville now, Sonia Hampton, and Kim Carmichael, who lives in Gray, but she played at Unicoi County. And then we had 2 ringers that came, one from Sweden and another girl from Hendersonville area that were on our team, and so that helped.
Ringers.
Yeah.
That's good. So how far did you make it?
We won.
Oh, you won
I
it?
got a gold medal. We qualified to go to the Nationals next year, but now whether I'll go or not is undecided.
So I'm sitting beside the Tennessee State Senior Olympic 3-on-3 champion.
In the 50 and up.
50 and up.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. I had no clue. Hit that bell. That's good stuff. So I'm learning all kinds of things coming up here.
Going back to officiating, I think they got the memo, don't call much.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. Well, and here's the thing. Here I am sitting at Blakeland Mitchell in Bristol, Virginia on a Wednesday talking about it, which I wouldn't have been talking about 2 or 3 years ago. So it's creating hype and publicity. And, you know, whether you like Caitlin Clark or not, she is the face, in my opinion, of the WNBA. And so, you know, people forget she is the all-time leading scorer in basketball. So she's earned the right to be whoever she is, and she's done it. And she did that night in the All-Star game. She hit threes. It looked like she was 4 blocks down the street when she shot that ball. I mean, she can play. So I guess in closing, she didn't know I was going to do this. I think it's really cool to talk to her. So there is an official shortage. There's an umpire shortage. There's a basketball official shortage. So we need people to come in and to do this. So to be an official. So what is the process? I mean, is there a place how do we get involved? Because we got to get some young bodies in there, some young kids, young pups to come along and become new officials. So what's the process?
There's local groups, but go to TSSAA.org, and there's a section on officiating, how to sign up. They tell you names and numbers, who to contact. We'll have a state meeting in October that will give you a lot of information as well. And if you can get online to find where that meeting is, even if you don't attend that meeting, you could still referee. You just have to attend that meeting to work postseason. But just getting started out, find the number of those local people who's assigning, give them a call. They'll help you out. They'll tell you when to come to the local meetings, which are every now and then at Boone High School and centrally located, because we cover from Johnson County to Greene County.
Mm-hmm.
And we have scrimmages coming up. We always need people to do that, and that's a good way to try. And the first time I did, I went to a scrimmage, and I was in love immediately.
Did you really fall in love with it?
Yep.
So what's, in closing, what's the coolest game? Have you ever had a chance to call a state tournament?
I have.
Okay, so that
I have.
I guess that would be. Has that been your biggest thrill so far as an official? As far as a big game,
it was an honor to do that. My most exciting game was a sub-state game that was at Knox Catholic, and they were playing a team out of Chattanooga. And I'm trying to think I don't think it was McCallie. It was I can't remember the team, but there were 4 Division I signees that were on the court.
This boys or girls?
This was boys.
Boys game, yeah. Okay.
My jump ball was between a 6'8" player and a 6'10" player. So I just told them I was going to throw it way up there, and they'd have to go get it. And,
I understand.
There were a lot of dunks in that game, and you just sort of stood back and got out of the way. But that was by far the fastest paced, most exciting game I think I've worked.
Remember Dale Ford told me, and I was his shadow. He was kind of grooming me back in that one year. He said, he always called me rookie. He said, "Rookie, don't let them see. I mean, you're not going to be part of the game. You just kind of, you don't need to be the center part of the game. Let the players and let the game be the game." I always thought that was an interesting way to look at it. So that's what I tried to do. And so it's easy, as I said, to sit on the sideline and critique her and everybody else that does it. But till you get out there and you're going up and down the floor like this, you got to stop, make a snap decision on a foul, jump ball, walk, a charge. It's a whole lot easier sitting over there being the armchair quarterback than it is out there on the floor.
That's true.
Correct?
That's correct.
Correct. So anyway, I did not know this was a 93-year-old. That's really cool. And so she knows I buy all my jackets up here.
Yep. Hats,
jackets, ties, them zipper ties where I can tie one, but they've got them where you can, the little short thing behind it, what's it called? I don't know what it's called.
The tail. I don't know.
This thing right here, I'm going to call it the tail. This one right.
What's the end of the back little thing of the tie called?
It's called the tail, the short one. Where's it?
The tail.
The tail. All right. So they've got them up here. The tail, the short one's got a zipper on it. So you put it right here and zip it up. It looks like it's tied, but it's always tied because it's called a zipper tie. That's some of the ones I've got up here. So we love shopping at Blakely Mitchell. You should too. Again, been at it for a long time. So you think of a business. Gosh, I was trying to think what other business has been around for 93 years. I don't know if Food City's been around that long. I'd have to go back and look because not very many businesses are still going after 93 years, which means they take care of the people, right?
Right.
Customer service, the name of the game. So now tell me, you guys went on a train ride?
We did. We went to Bryson City and did the Nantahala Gorge train ride.
This was Monday?
This was on Monday.
Yeah. So you went on the train ride,
yep.
Which is really cool. So did they feed you on the train?
They did, and the food was actually good.
Excellent. Okay.
I looked on TripAdvisor and looked for recommendations on what to order, and they were accurate. So
where'd you guys board the train at?
In Bryson City at the old depot there.
Bryson City. You went to?
We went to I don't know where we went. We went to a certain location and we stopped. We'd gone along the river and Fontana Lake and all up there, and then they stopped. And the engines unhook, and then they come by on a secondary track and get on the other end of the train, and they pull you back. So you go back the same way, but on the way back, we stopped at the Nantahala Outdoor Center called the NOC, the NOC.
Mm-hmm.
And they have places to eat, shops, all kinds of things to do there. We sat in some Adirondack chairs by the river for our hour wait.
So you had a blast.
We had a great time.
So on a 1 to 10, would you recommend that the folks out there do it too?
Yeah, I think so. At least once.
Yeah, do it once.
And they told me this was hard to believe. They do what's the The Polar Express train ride is sort of what they're famous for. And they do other holidays, but the Polar Express, they're the largest Polar Express train ride in the country, and they said they had 137,000 passengers last year in their season of Polar Express.
Christmas time.
Yep.
Wow.
So that's a lot of people.
So to look that up, would you look up under Bryson City Trains? So look up?
Smoky Mountain Railroad.
Smoky Mountain Railroad. There you go. So they went, her and Hub went and had a big time. So
yes, we did.
That's awesome. Thanks for talking to me. You didn't know you were going to do that.
No, I didn't. Thank you. Hi, everybody.
Did I do okay?
You
I do
did
all right?
great.
All right. We'll take a break because I don't want to get into officiating. I mean, she is who she is, does what she does. I'm going to go. We've talked all we need to talk about it. She did a great job. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. It is easier to sit on the sideline and critique them than it is to get out there and up and down the floor. And we would love to have you join. So, and they would, because they do. We need new officials. And I know last year some of the baseball games got canceled. Some of the JV games didn't have enough umpires because they were an umpire shortage. Because typically everybody plays on Mondays and Tuesdays in the conference, and so everybody's playing at the same time. You got weather, and so the umpires, and then of course in basketball you're dealing with snow and the winter roads and cancellations and makeup. So there's a shortage. We need help. We'd love for you to come be a part of the officiating crew with the TSSAA. Lynn Testament, she's a good one. Put her right here.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this from Advanced Heat Pump Systems.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Talking to Mike Barnett, the owner of Big John's Closeouts, proud sponsor of the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Why buy here from the local guy versus the big box chain stores?
Well, I think, one of the things you have to consider when you're talking about buying local is you're supporting people that live in your community, that worship with you, that are involved in civic groups with you, that your neighbors, people that you've known for years, and also, the proceeds stay right here in Carter County. They go to not only pay the taxes here and stuff, which any business that exists here does, but it supports athletic programs, it supports nonprofits, it supports needs within the community, maybe where you've got a veteran that has a need or something that we can help offset the cost through discounts or donations, and stuff. Then we get hit with that quite a bit, as far as that nature. So we're able to help the community as well as encourage our young people, both from small all the way up through high school, with banners, sponsoring their sports teams and stuff of that nature. Plus, we have a vested interest in helping the customer that comes in. We want them to get the right item for the job and leave with what they need to finish that job. We want to listen to them, understand what they're doing, and they're not just to us just a number, if you would. They're someone we want to build a relationship with and a friendship with that trust us.
Pretty simple, folks. Be loyal, buy local, and buy from Big John's Closeouts in downtown Elizabethton, where they hammer high prices. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, our last segment, he's here, and he's going to talk to us some more show and tell. Hugh Jr. from Blakely Mitchell. So what do you got over there to show us, Bubba?
All right. Go back to some polos. I got a nice one from American Heritage.
Good-looking shirt. Man, oh, man.
I was hoping we'd sell this one out and just come by and feel it and put it on and see how you like it, because it stretches. It's wicking, and it's a good put together. So if you need something quick to put on, you put that on with a pair of jeans or a nice blazer. You go out town, anything you want.
Wrinkle-free, it says.
Yes, it is.
That's awesome. Wrinkle-free, so you can wad it up. If you're a guy, sometimes you wad things up, and it's going to be wrinkle-free. So These are on sale. These polos are on sale for the summer sale.
And we have the 34 Heritage. in the jeans.
Blue jeans.
A
all right.
nice luxury jean made out of turkey. It's very stretchy, and comfortable. We sell a lot of them, and they're good for any outfits you can use for.
Heritage is what the name of it. You said it's made in Turkey?
Yeah.
There you go.
And
Imported from Turkey.
I also got some different colors in them too.
Yeah.
So I got the gray twill, and I got the blue, and I got other colors also.
Okay. This one is also a Heritage?
Yeah.
This is the twill. A little bit more dressier, right?
Yep.
So got these. These are on sale. Again, folks, Blakely Mitchell, 2 locations, Broad Street, Kingsport, State Street here in Bristol. So, all right.
And I got one last one.
All right.
The 7 Diamonds. It is more of a casual, business casual pant. It has zipper pockets in the back.
Oh, really?
And, yep. And it's a little more trimmer fit in the leg, but it's that outfit that you're wanting to look for.
Mm-hmm. So what's the waist size that goes up to?
That one goes from 30 to 42.
And the blue jeans go to 42?
Goes all the way up to 50.
These guys go up to 50?
Uh-huh.
I like that's good looking. Had to give me a pair of those. That's good looking jeans right there.
Yep.
So, in closing here, the sale's going on. It will be going on for how long?
22nd of
August. Yeah. So that'll be after the first football game. So it's coming up in basically 3 weeks left.
Mm-hmm.
Hugh heard his dad made a great point. Don't wait because we get picked over. Correct?
Yep. And there's only 2 of them, one here and one Kingsport.
Yep. So the inventory will get picked. So you walk in here on the 21st and go, man, I'd like to. Well, you may see it, but you may not because it'll go out the door because this is their once-a-year summer clearance sale, saving 15 to 50% off. There it is. Suits, sport coats, pants, shoes, and hats. And then through the 22nd, which is the sale, shorts, the polos, T-shirts, swimwear, summer sportswear, 20 to 50% off. So there you go. And you're on the website at BlakelyMitchell.com. Hours are open. Open Monday through Saturday?
Yep.
Okay, and the hours are?
9:30 to 5:30.
9:30 to 5:30. Closed on Sunday.
9:30 to 5 on Saturday.
9:30 to 5 on Saturday and 5:30 through the week.
Yep.
So they leave out a half hour early on Saturday.
Yep.
So there you go. Everything you good? Everything good?
I think everything's good.
Appreciate you to let me come
You're
up
welcome.
here and do this.
No problem.
New sponsor. So Elizabeth's going to hear a lot about Blakely Mitchell and Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillard Sports Show. We're getting ready to come up here and cut a commercial, so we're going to do that in the next couple of weeks. So you're going to see and hear a lot about these guys, and we appreciate them bunches. All right, where we're going to be tomorrow, let me run down here and show you real quick because we'll be there. Another mom and pop's been open since the 70s. Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabeth will be there tomorrow on the Tom Taylor Sports. Why Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabeth?
When everything goes corporate and everybody, you walk in and you're customer number 1,799. Here you're Tom, and we know who Tom is. We know who you are. And we do it the old fashioned way. So we're big enough now that we can take care of everybody and we can, get the good deals. We get the volume discounts and all that kind of stuff. And we're one of the last family-owned furniture stores in East Tennessee. But we're small enough that we know who you are and we can take care of you.
Absolutely. Social media, how do we find you?
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram, at cannonshomestore.com on the internet. And just look up Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings on Facebook.
Hours are open?
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday, 9 to 5.
And the magic phone number to call?
423-543-6937.
Be loyal. Buy local. Biden Elizabeth from Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, it's going to do it again. Thanks. We appreciate it very much. Lynn stopping by. That was way off the radar. That was a spur of the moment, and I appreciate her and Hugh Jr. So we'll be back up here in a month or so and do this all over again. Again, our sponsor, we appreciate them bunches. Brand new sponsor of the ball games and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Let's wrap it up as we always do. We always dedicate our show to the man that hung on the cross. And so here's the Bible verse of the day that we always do to wrap up our show. And it's okay, let's hit that right there. And let's hit this Bible verse right here. I'm trying to do two things at once here. Do you have peace in your heart in dealing with the trials and situations of everyday living? I can't begin to tell how many people I know are dealing with something. Peace is defined as a deep sense of security, trust, and fulfillment, deeply rooted in a relationship with the Lord that gives you a stillness in your heart. Whew. 2 Thessalonians 3:16 says, "Now may the Lord of peace himself grant you his peace at all times, in all ways, under all circumstances and conditions, whatever may come, the Lord be with you all." Let the peace, his peace that passes all understanding, be with you today. Good way to end it. 2 Thessalonians 3:16. "Now may the Lord of peace himself grant you his peace at all times, in all ways, under all circumstances and conditions, whatever may come, the Lord be with you all." Good way to end it. Thanks for watching the show. Back tomorrow. We'll be ready to roll. We'll be Cannon's Final Home Furnishings in downtown Elizabeth. Until then, we'll say as always, bloom where you plant it. Win or lose, be a good sport. Be sure and stop by here or in Kingsport, Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothing Store, where the summer clearance sale is going on now. See you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching the show. So long from Blakely Mitchell Men's Clothing Store. Show number 20.